Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Design SimCity 4. My name is Strict Toaster, and we are back at River Crossing where we're going to be doing some work in this general area. In fact, we're going to be doing quite a bit of work. We might not finish on this episode, but it's gonna be one of those big changes in our city landscape. Let me rotate the camera. Just to give you a quick update, I changed the texture of the water, and I started. This is actually great news. I started making a list of all the mods that I'm running. So hopefully I will be able to post that very soon. It's gonna take quite a bit of time to get it to work, but eventually we'll get. We'll get a whole list of the mods that I'm using. So let me get right into what we're going to be doing in this episode. Remember how we've been talking about freight connected to rail over in this corner? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to be working on. So what I was thinking is maybe since pretty much the entire industrial area except for this area is sunken down. I think it will be a lot easier because let me show you some of the mods that I installed. Let me show you. Yeah, over here. So we have, for example, this one that comes with like a rail built in, and of course the rail kind of continues outside of the factory. I'm probably not going to use this one right here. There's another one that I downloaded that it's significantly bigger. Well, talking about bigger, I downloaded this massive thing that I don't think I can even fit it here. That's how big it is. Terrain too steep. Yeah. Oh, I got it right. There we go. Look at this. This is humongous. Look at these trains. I don't know if I have room for this. I needed to plan the use of that mod ahead of time. Let me pause the game before it crashes. Let's go back to this area. The one that I'm thinking of using, let's see, it should be somewhere around here. Actually, it should be a bit scrolling down a bit. There we go. This is the one I want to use. Let me rotate it like that. It's kind of cool. It has 4 lanes or 4 lines. The problem is that the spot that we have here is a bit too. It's not a lot. So what I was thinking is maybe we can. Make this whole area flat so everything will be at the same level. We can lower down the avenue, and of course this is our incoming lane, and just basically maybe extend the rail a bit into this gated area. So there's going to be a lot of demolishing of things that we did. Let me get started right now because I want to test some of these things out before I'm going to need the grid. Thank you very much. Before I do go do crazy things. Why am I even bothering doing this? I can just grab this and flatten the terrain like so. There we go. We'll worry about the fine-tuning of things later on, but for the time being we're going to be doing some of these. There we go. Do not mind that curve. We're going to fix it later. We're going to do this. And actually, we're going to bring this up like so. I'm going to grab the avenue. And hopefully, there we go. Great. In fact, we can even do this. And no, we cannot do this. All right. So we're not going to do it. I need to get rid of this curve. There we go. All right, so we have this completely flattened out. This part right here, yeah, let's kill all of this because we want this avenue to smoothly meet us over here. And at the same time, let's grab RHW for this. That should be enough, I think. Yeah, it's not that steep of a slope. In fact, let me do this again because I don't want. Let's do it like that. Grab the air. So yeah, I want the first tile to be completely flat. There we go, and there we go. In fact, we could have even used the RH, not the RHW. That's what I use now. I mean the monorail for extra smoothness in our slopes. All right, so we're going to, let's see, how do we want to do this? First of all, let's just put the station in place, because I think that will set the tone for pretty much everything. So I know this has like some street access, all right, in the back, fantastic. So maybe we can put it, we can center it. Let's see, how can we do this? If we put it over here, we don't have a whole lot of room for like a rail yard thing. I want this these lanes to sort of continue after the station in this fashion. Sorry, there we go. So that we can have some, I don't know, to add a bit more realism to the thing. Otherwise, it just ends abruptly like this, and I don't like it. In fact, I was thinking maybe, I mean, now that we're at it, we can give this a shot. Maybe, yeah, we're demolishing everything. Not cool, not cool. But we might be able to fit one of these rail yards. Let's start with a simple one, 1 by 24. Look how big it is. Like, it barely fits. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to fit this one here, unfortunately, even though I just demolished that whole area. But it's okay, it's okay. We're going to bring this over here. And, I mean, let's even give this a shot. I said that I wouldn't use this warehouse with rail, but maybe we can use it. Oh, it won't really match the thing unless I put it here, but which could work, but I don't know. I need to get some actual trains in here, otherwise it's just a dumb thing. Let me clear this because I want that road to continue. All right, so let's see if we can do something like this. I think this is cool. In fact, we can surround this with fences. Let's go like this, and it will look great actually. So let me give that a shot. There's going to be a lot of industrial work in this episode. I'm just telling you right now, and there's going to be a lot of rail work as well. Let's grab the fences. Where under one of these? Not this one. Probably not this one. Nope. Under this one. Yeah, there we go. Fences. I don't even remember what this looked like. Oh, we can. Oh, there's props and stuff that we can use. Fantastic. Because we can try do something like this. I haven't used this before. This is the same that I had. Let me try the other one. Something along those lines might do some justice to it. Let me rotate the camera. Let's see how that looks. That's not too bad. All right. What about? Oh, this is a gate. Keep clicking on the wrong menu, of course. Why wouldn't I click? Why would I click on the right menu when I can click on the wrong menu? Something like that. I think it will make sense. Right here, we might want a curve. So I'm going to demolish that. Keep clicking on the wrong menu, of course. And then curve the fence, maybe. And there will be a nice separation between these two industrial areas. Something like this. All right. Fantastic. That way we can keep zoning some stuff in here. What about this? This is a 3 by 1. Maybe we can... oh, of course. Why would I click on the right one? Man. Oh, this... It's kind of overhangs over there. We can do it over here, maybe. But maybe the other way around. Like so. Nope. What is wrong with me today? There we go. All right, now we are talking. In fact, we don't even have to do this now. We can continue this road over here. Especially since this building has built-in roads. which will make things look a lot better. So let me grab the fence here, if we can. Fill up the rest of this area. That way we have our mini rail yard in place. I know there's a 3x1. There we go, 3x1. This is an entrance. That is not what I wanted. Straight section, and this is. Oh, we can do. Why didn't I do this before? Because you can have like lane markers. Should probably done that. Can I not do it? Will this direct traffic? Doesn't seem like it. It's just a texture. That's probably why I didn't use it. That's probably why I didn't use it. That's okay. That's quite alright. End section. Let's grab some of these alleys. Like here, and kind of mirroring the other side. That gives a bit of context to our rail area, which is quite good. And I think, nope, that's not where I wanted it. I know that I'm plopping them in like all sorts of different directions. That's kind of on purpose, and also because there's really not. Oh, come on! I don't have much of a choice, unfortunately. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. All right. That way we can just continue straight here. No biggie. You see the tile is in different directions, in different places. Let me grab that one with the little street markings because I kind of want to use it. And here we might need some curves. I know they exist, so we can do this. And we can do that. That way, this is like where trucks will drive on. All right. Fantastic. We might be able to move this closer. Nope. We won't be able to do that, unfortunately. All right. No problemo. No problemo. What I do want now is this little curve here. Let's see if we can put it the right way. There we go. Great. And I want to keep, if possible, I want to end this gated area over here. So we're going to grab this and this and this. And we could potentially do the same empty space. Gated entrance, roadblock. This is fancy. I feel like these don't belong. They're like part of the same set, but they don't really belong there for some reason. Let me get that over there, and we're gonna get a T intersection here, and we're gonna get you, and you. There we go. All right. So we have some markings for trucks and various vehicles. Unfortunately, I can't get the right texture here. Man, it would have been awesome if I could have put the right texture over here. Not sure if I can. If you know how to do that, chat. I'm not live streaming. I was live streaming a couple hours ago. Well, like 8 hours ago. So I'm still in the live stream mode. Chat, let me know what I can do here. But yeah, no, that's not what I want. Also, this wall kind of ends here. Maybe we can not have this. Actually, yeah, we could have that. Let's put it back in. And then we're going to have the fence on the other side. So let's give that a shot. Bam. There we go. All right. All right. And yeah, this is not right. Let's fix that real quick. Fantastic. Perfect. Is there a kind of a dead end one maybe? End section. Yeah, all right. So we're going to kill this and have this in section. Let's see how that looks. Nope. The other way around. Nope, the other way around. Focus, man, focus. There we go. I wish that I could... Oh, never mind. I think I have some props for this that I can plop on top. Let me see if that's the case. I know that I have some, like, industrial props. Let me put them here first. Oh, yeah, we have, like, some random barrels, which are these, by the way, but maybe we can put them over here. Oh, the more you click, they just change the design. That's pretty cool. Let's have 2 stacks of these blue ones. Maybe over here we can have, come on, let me do this. All right. Colored ones. Can I add a few more over here? I wanna like a cluster of this. There's quite a bit, quite a few things that we can plop. Fortunately, it's kind of a hit and miss. That seems to work. Come on, you just did it a moment ago. That seems okay. All right, let's try something else in here. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Can I add more of these blue ones? There we go, great. Actually, one more. All right, we have some props in place. Let's see, what else do we have? Maybe we have better ones. Industrial prop. Oh, wait, we have a ton. Let's see. Oh, yes. Why did I... Oh, man, I could have been playing with this for, like, such a long time. Oh, I did. I'm so dumb. All right. I'm going to make it up to you. We're going to make the most amazing Railyard in the whole universe of the internet, if I can, because this is not working the way is intended. I think maybe we can try a different one. Oh, well, that we already have one of those. That's fine. Just like, this is kind of like the deposit. It's just full of random stuff. I don't think it wants to plop against that, unfortunately. It only wants to plop on this ones, but that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. What else do we have? Do we have trucks? Oh, we have so many of these things, dude. I feel like a total noob right now. Can we not add more of these? All right, I'm about to give up with plopping things in here. Yeah, it's not an easy task, but that's great. We can add them somewhere else, maybe. Let's see. Do we have like empty spaces that we haven't yet filled? I mean, there's a lot of back spaces in here. I mean, we can have things like that. That's cool. Let's see. Somewhere over here, we can have some like garbage things. I guess not. Let me try something different. Stack of tires. I wish that I could put them closer together so that I can have... So that it makes sense, right? Because I want, like, this factory produces tires, so I want all the tires to be back there. Anyways, I'm not gonna waste time with this. I might do that a bit off camera, just so you don't get bored. But I mean, this is already looking great. I'm really happy with the results. Let's do the dead end here. And section. There we go. Great. So that makes a bit more sense. Right here, let's see, do we have a road? Yeah, we do have a road here. So we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna get rid of all this now that I think about it. All right, this Railyard, it's already looking fantastic. I'm not gonna bother with redesigning this right now. I wanna connect the actual rail, because otherwise this whole endeavor, it's kind of pointless. I am, however, going to save the game real quick so that we don't lose anything. And I really love the transition between these two textures. I think it's, I mean, they were designed by the same person, so that's probably why they go well together. I don't know. So let me extend the land a bit further in, because I think the diagonal will come in that way, and I kind of want to soften it, but hopefully I won't destroy the bridge. I don't know if I like that, but let's just give it a shot. Let's go monorail this time for the sloping, because I want really smooth terrain, of course. Yeah, I need to extend this a bit further in, unfortunately. Okay, so let's go like this. And then we will bother with smoothing it out, maybe? Or no, we can do it now. We can do it now. I wish it was a bit more subtle. I'm afraid of deleting the bridge, but I don't think that will happen if I'm careful enough. All right, let's see if we can do this now. Can we? Yes, we can, even though it's kind of wonky, but it works. It works, people, it works. All right, so let's bring the rail. Nope, that's not the rail. This is the rail. Okay, and right over here. Oh, there's so much weirdness in here. Let me fix this as much as I can. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this and this and this. And this weird slope, of course I'm gonna fix that. I'm not gonna leave that like that. Who do you think I am? Have you not seen any of my videos? I would never do that to you, unless it's SimCity 2013, which is what I was playing earlier today, and I have no control over it, so I destroy my thing. It's okay. That's all right. Nothing to be worried about. Let me continue this up this way. All right, so now it's perfectly smooth and fantastic as I want it, as it should be. Not as I want it, as it should be. Do never do cities with weird slopes. Fix them. It's worth it. It's really worth it. It makes a huge difference in your cities. If there's anything that you can learn from this stream, is fix your slopes. This stream, this is not a stream. This is a YouTube, man. All right, let's see if we can find our intersection. Should be one of these. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. That was super quick. All right, so we have our rail entrance and our thing here. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't have anything to plop actual trains, because I would like to have trains stop there, but yep, not our lucky day. I will try to find them though, because I know those exist. But in the meantime, let me just connect this. And in fact, let's also connect this like so. And maybe we can just start curving this up a bit. Are we doing this right? Yeah. This whole part can stay leveled, I think. Do I want to keep this like this? That's the level of the avenue, but I kind of want to respect maybe the level of this road, especially because this is not going to be connected. So let me go ahead and just do that real quick. Let's bring this up to here and grab the avenue and use this to raise the terrain. This is a perfect leveling and precise tool. Just dragging avenues, as simple as that. There we go. We should probably do the same or something similar over here. So that we can... Oh no, I hate you so much. I really, really dislike you right now. Okay, we will have to do this again. Again. Hopefully I won't have to redo the entrance part. This connection. That's what I meant. That's the entrance part. All right, let's grab the monorail again, real quick. I should probably delete this as well, or bulldoze, or whatever you want to call it. Let's do this. God damn it, it no longer fits. I need to delete more. Delete more. Need to be careful. You need to be careful when you do this, things like this. It is... Whenever you're not paying attention, the game will just decide to destroy your life. That's just why SimCity is such a great game. It will destroy your life when you're not thinking about it. All right, that is a perfectly fantastic and beautiful slope. And how do we want to deal with this? Do we want to go slope, go under here, or we also have this road? What if we continue all this sunken down? That way we could potentially have and be also sunken down here, so that way we can have more than one tunnel going through this, I think. I'm not sure. I think that will be a bit too much. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just go down here with the RHW. Let's do this like so. There we go. That way everything matches nicely. Right here we're gonna flatten that out, and of course we're gonna grab a curve, a nice little curve. I think it's this one, the one I want. I think I need to flatten this a bit further. Actually, I didn't have to do that. Okay, careful. Be very, very careful. I did like... that was not connected. That was not connected. You're destroying my life right now. All right, now I know how to fix it, so it shouldn't take that long. Let's do that. Clear all that up. Fantastic. Grab the monorail. It's already selected. That will make things a lot easier for us. Man. Yeah, I need to start from here. If I want to yield good results, I need to start from there. Sorry, let me fix my headphones. They're all over my face right now. All right, I think that does it. Let's grab the rail. This part is a bit not nice. Yeah, you're not playing nice with me, game. Let's try that one more time. This time around, let's keep all that flat. I don't want to touch it again. All right, monorail. That seems perfect. All right, perfection once again. Hope it lasts this time around. There we go. So over here we can go back to the curves that I said that I wanted. Why pull up my curve? There we go. All right. So now we can do this. Not that. And we have that going. Fantastic. I mean, now that I think about it, we can even have some... Let me see. We could potentially have... We have some lane, some track changes here. We can get rid of this one. And maybe get rid of this one. The reason why I want to do this is because maybe we can put some of those fences in here as well. That way we can get more props in place, and we can extend this gated area all the way over here. I'm not sure about that. This maybe just keep 3 lanes like that, just to mix it up a bit. Yeah, that's gonna work. Fantastic. All right, so let me grab a street tool, and we're gonna create a nice little zone for. I'm already running it, so nope, no. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. It's all good. It's all good. Still, we have the nice and smooth thing, so that's great. I really wish that I could raise this somehow, but I'm afraid it will destroy everything. I mean, if I click here, it might do it well, but I don't want. I won't. I promise you. All right, so let's see. I would want to see some industrial action happening up here as well. What's our demand right now? Wow, we have a lot of demand for industrial. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to grab the street tool. Can I? No. I hate when it does that, and you're like, yeah, we're leveling the terrain. We're leveling the terrain. Oh nope, we're leveling the terrain the wrong way. Oh no. Yeah, that's what happens. We could do something like that though. Problem is that the curves need 1 more tile for that, unfortunately. But if we start earlier, we might be able to get away with it. So curve there. All right, great. Do the same over here. There we go. And right about here, I want to maybe come down and connect over there. And right about here, I want to do the same towards you. Wow, that is very bad thing to do. What about over here is also going to connect? Oh no. Okay, it did it right on this side. It just didn't want to play along on this other side. And fix that. Yeah, great. Let's grab the RW and smooth this slope again. Slowly but surely. Oh, I hate that. I hate when it does that. I wish there was some sort of mod that will that you can plop it and it will just keep the thing at that level, and it wouldn't change it. Man. Oops, I scrolled too fast. Let's try that again. RW. What are you doing? No, that's not what I want. I guess today is not the day for this. You know, when you do things and sometimes it's like, nope, you're not, this was not a good day to do such things. Well, I think that's exactly what's happening with my construction today for some unknown reason. Even though I'm actually quite excited to get this freight area working. I don't know what's up with that. Also, why, let me curve. Come on. Oh, it's probably because of this. Let's try that again. Such a simple thing. Takes forever. All right. Right here, maybe hopefully we can do this now without getting connected in a weird way. What if we delete that? Get the curve first and then do the road? Nope. You don't like it. You don't like it. All right. It's okay. It's okay. What if we do something a bit more out of the ordinary? What if we can do this, and do that. Go up a couple tiles and curve like this. and go across. That way we can start, we can bring the street over here and then have a couple factories over on this side. I think that would work. Yeah, that could totally work. All right, so let's bring this street over here. It's gonna be something along this lines. Let's see, how can I be sure that this is not gonna ruin our train trucks? No, it's ruining it. It's ruining it, even though I'm 2 tiles away. No, 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 no. Let's go a bit further than that. Are you freaking kidding me? Man, what a day of frustrations. Or what, not a day, but just like, I feel like it's doing it on purpose. It's like, yeah, this guy really wants to get this done, but no, I'm gonna make everything in my power to avoid that from happening. But no, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. I can't really complain. Let's bring this road over here. Why not? I'm not sure if it's okay like that. What if we just have like a one road that replicates the same design that we have on the other side? Maybe that could work. We did this by doing this, I think. Yep, and that. All right. I think that's that makes the whole thing a tiny bit, a tiny wee nicer, I think. All right. So over here, maybe we can have just a normal road like that, curved up, and let's start zoning some medium density industrial here, shall we? Let's get some zoning going. Not too bad, not too bad. We can get some decent. Actually, we're gonna leave this space empty for maybe props. I'm kind of into props now, as you can see. Now that I discovered that, I didn't know that that's what it was. I thought that was like some random like car collection for when you have like a parking lot or something. But man, now that we know that what that is, oh, we're gonna be doing that quite a bit. All right, so we have these two zones over here. Let's zone some more, maybe high density industrial over here. I think that could work. In fact, we can potentially get another high density industrial zone over here, maybe. Can we raise it up all the way? And maybe we can continue all the way over here. We could have a bit of a parking lot as well. Can we curve you up? Nope. You get destroyed. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to force you. Well, a little bit. I'd rather this be curved. There we go. All right. So we're going to go with the avenue up to there. And let's find some parking lots. I know that we have some cool parking lots for industrial areas that we haven't fully used. Those might be under here, maybe? Yeah, industrial. 6x6, 7x4. Oh, this is kind of a perfect fit. Yes. Yes, give me a bit of that. There we go. It doesn't connect, that's fine. My only concern with this is that we're gonna have to like the avenue will be right next to that street, right? And also now I don't have a whole lot of room for a curve, so I might need to bring this to the same level, something like that. And let's bring curve avenues. See what we're dealing with. Yeah, you see, we need to extend the terrain a bit further in. That's not a big peel. That's not a big peel. That is not a big peel. because I can speak. All right. Curves, curves, curves. Really? Not enough? I can do that one. Yeah, let's do that one. And we can do the 45-degree avenue over yonder, I think. It's gonna get destroyed, but it's an easy fix. Hopefully, that's an easy fix. Every time I say that, it's usually not an easy fix. You see how I'm like destroying everything for no good reason? Problem is that if you have everything completely flattened, it's not as fun either, right? So you want to keep things interesting somehow. You want some terrain differences. At the same time, you also don't want to have like I've been doing lately, a lot of like really developed, you know, areas like that. So yeah, you know what I mean. 45-degree curve. All right, we're gonna we're gonna clear some of this first. Just gonna try that again. God dang it. Rotate. Rotate. I had it a moment ago. It was perfect. Why are you not... Why don't you want to play along with me? This, I think it's one tile off. Yep. That's probably why I might need to extend this. Actually, no. Because we had this before, so that means it works. Unless, that might not be... Yeah, you see? Yeah, we have this issue. We need to extend it. That might not be why... Because the curve before used to curve here, and we weren't going all the way up in here. So we're gonna fix this a little bit, a wee bit. All right, so now we should be able to, hopefully, potentially, maybe get this curve to work again. If I don't scroll too fast, I think that's about right. All right, fantastic. There we go. This is a bit funky over here, but I don't know. Let me rotate. It feels like a bump or like a pothole or something, which is quite amusing. This can no longer be connected there. That's okay because we're gonna redo this part. It's looking good. I am indeed happy with the results so far. We might be able to do another parking lot over here. Let's see if we have something that fits. And the tantrums. Terrible joke. I know. Don't mind me. We can do that parking lot over there. And we could potentially have more of these empty industrial paths, and maybe we can put some more cool props. Let's just fill it all with that, and let's give props another shot now that we have plenty of room to put stuff. I want to keep the same theme, right? I don't want to like plop random props just because. I want to have same types of can have all these blue tanks. It just sucks that we can only do 2. Well, in this case we did 3. Why is that not allowed here? Allow me to do this, game. Let me do a bunch of these blue. Oh, you don't let me cycle through them again. That's really annoying. That is really annoying. Let's try that again. Let's keep that one in. Oh, cars automatically change. It sucks that I cannot do anything over there. All right, that's not too bad. Let's mix it up with different ones now. We were doing like some of these. Can it not do this? Oh, because this is the other type fence. I was not aware of that fact when I did it, but that's okay. We can replace it really quickly. No, we cannot replace it really quickly because that's not the one. That is not the one, and this is the one. Fantastic. Let me grab the props again. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. This, like, I don't know, what do you call these? Like barrels? Not barrels. The, like, it's like wiring equipment of sorts. I don't know. There we go. All right, so that looks a bit more in line of to what we're doing. Let me put one of these like trailers. I think that makes sense. And let me grab some of these tanks. Really colorful tanks. Maybe a mountain of them. There we go. These are just like open for anyone who wants to take them. And wow, in fact, you know what? Let me bring the fences again and do this 3x1, but on the other side. That way, this whole area is kind of protected. You know, you never know when someone is gonna come by and want to loot your barrels. You never know, man. You need to be careful with your barrels because otherwise they will get stolen. I wish this were more a bit random. I guess that's it. You only want to plop 2. Oh, never mind. You want to plop more. So we have all these tanks over here. Oh, I had it for a moment. We'll keep this other prop that we're using on the other side. But I mean, it looks too tidy and organized. That's what kills me. I might change some of these things off camera just to get it right if I can. But I think for the time being, I'm gonna put an end to this episode right here. It's been quite a long one, but we accomplished quite a bit. We have quite a bit of work that needs to happen on this industrial area. I'm going to continue this in the next episode. I'm probably going to extend this part over all the way over here. Maybe, well, we need to put back the walls, the retaining walls all over this area. And let me hide the grid so it looks a bit nicer. We need to add a few more details by the train track. And I'm going to try to see if I can get some train props in here somehow, because otherwise it's just an empty Railyard. It's way too tidy. And this is cool, but unfortunately, yeah, it's just too tidy. I might leave it like that for now, but I wish it was a bit more random, if you ask me. But in any case, let me show you what the whole city looks like, because I know some of you like to see like an aerial view of the city. It will take quite a bit of time until it renders. There we go. So just to give you an idea of what's going to happen in the next couple episodes, after we're done with the industrial area over here, we're going to be expanding over on this side. This is mostly going to be suburban residential. Maybe even some farms, if I can squeeze some farms by the coast. Just to keep up with the theme that we've been doing on the other side. Otherwise, they just end abruptly, and I don't think that's very realistic. I might keep the industrial area to this area. This is going to be residential after the train tracks. All right. And then on this side, I'm still looking for good ideas on what to do on this side. I don't want to do farms. I mean, I might do a couple farms in like small little towns, but I don't want to fill this entire place with farms and forests. Because, well, probably with forests, but not with farms or suburban communities like we had over here. Just I want this map to breathe. I like having open spaces every now and then. Maybe you should even do an open space over here, because it's just too much developed, if you will. But I think we're in good shape so far. So if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a rating. That's very much appreciated. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, next episode we're going to be focusing on this part. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one.